Hello, good morning, guys. Good Tuesday morning. So let's get started here with our Javvy Coffee protein powder, and let's do a little Q&A today. So I've had a couple ask me, that are a little scarce, that's never, tried protein before, or maybe those who have tried protein and might not really care exactly for, like the taste it gives them. So I'm going to explain a little bit about the Javvy Coffee protein powder. So this in no way has any gritty taste to it, no protein aftertaste, nothing. If it was, your girl would not drink it, trust me, because that is one of the biggest things that I'm so scared of with coffee, with protein, is, that just like gritty, powdery after like taste. This does not have that. So I just, was just scrolling through TikTok and had just saw this and just wanted to try it. So I had purchased it, and, kind of one of those, please, I hope that this, is worth it. It's worth my purchase. Because I even got 2 bags, of the caramel. And I was so nervous. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to drink it if it is or not. Because, I'm not going to waste it. But I believe they do actually have like a guarantee with them. You might want to check on their website. That if you, do not like this, they do accept returns. So, that may be something you can look into and discuss with, Javvy, and look into on their website at javvycoffee.com. And also, guys, when you are searching, never click a Javvy Coffee link on Facebook. Always go to a separate, to your Google bar, wherever you search, and type in javvycoffee.com. Do not go through like Facebook, because there are scammers out there, and they will tell you, if you just scroll through and like click on links, and it'll tell you at the top of your phone most of the time, it'll say directing through Facebook, Javvy Coffee. Don't do that. That's a scam, because they'll say 58% off today. Well, you're thinking, oh my gosh, 58% off, that's awesome. No, that's a scam. So please, separately go to a Google or wherever your search bar is, and type in the javvycoffee.com, and, search it that way. Now, they are doing a couple little promotions I do see. I think it's if it's your first purchase, if you spend so much, I know you get free shipping. I think if it's beyond, a certain price, but just get on there and check it out. And then once you, go through checkout, because they'll ask you at the bottom of it, would you like to subscribe to this or just do your one-time purchase? You might want to subscribe. You can save money by doing that. Or you can just do the one-time purchase. But when you go through checkout, you'll see it'll say discount code. And that's where you put in my discount code that I provided for you. So anyway, let's get into making this coffee this morning. And I'm going to add in my salted caramel sauce. It's 0 sugar, 0 calories. And I also may have some exciting news coming up, possibly. Hint, hint. I don't know. It's in the works, but it's not 100% approved, but possibly. Okay, so let's line this. And I did refrigerate this. And once I refrigerated it, it made it a lot thicker, which is what I like in a sauce. So, let's add in some of that. And then I'm going to do my almond milk again, my 2 cups, so that'll be my 16 ounces. So I'll do 2 scoops of the Javvy protein powder coffee. And remember, 1 scoop is 10 grams of protein and 70 calories and 4 net carbs. So we're going in with 2 scoops. And I've had a lot of people ask me too, Samantha, I don't like iced coffee. And you might not like iced coffee, and that's fine. As long as you mix this with cold milk or water, then you can, once you mix it, then you can pop it in the microwave and warm it up and have your hot coffee. Because I've had, you know, a couple of people tell me that I'm just not an iced coffee person. That's fine. So I've done some research on it, and that's comes directly, you know, from a Q&A on their website at Javvy Coffee, and they have said, you know, just plainly mix it in something cold first, then warm it up. So there you go. That was another one. Then I've had a couple questions, you know, about like the skinny mixes, you know, and a lot of people have tried those. Some people have not. They are very good. I mean, you know, I enjoy it. Everybody's palate's different. Everyone, you know, everyone tastes things differently, but it doesn't bother me. So, and believe you me, like if it was going to get to me, I would be like, no, I can't do that. And like I said, this stuff blends and mixes like, you know, very, very smoothly. You know, I'm taking it with this almond milk. And I'm for purposes here, I'm trying not to make such loud noise and my phone pick it up and then it be like blasting in your all's ear like it was on that one video that I felt terrible. All you could hear was the ice. I felt so awful. I'm like, they're going to hate me, and who's going to want to sit there and watch a video of just ice clang, 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 clanging. So I've waited till last here to incorporate my ice, and I want to get all my main good ingredients in. So I'm just scooping, you know, just blending this on the top. Like I said, you can just drink this as is. You do not have to add in any creamers. You do not have to add in any of the syrups. You do not have to make any of the cold foams. You can just make it as is. And it also tastes just fine with water, just with cold, regular water. If you don't want to add in any other nutrition, you know, from milk. It's just, to me, it just kind of, it gives that like espresso creamy vibes if you do like blend it up with milk. It's just, it's hard to explain if you've never really kind of tasted, you know, those things. And it just, I mean, that's what it gives to me. That's the vibes, you know, that it throws for me. It's like a creamy espresso taste. Okay, so I'm going to mix in and do me a little cold foam after I add in my ice now. I hope you all are having a great Tuesday. Baby girl's up in there. She's eating her banana, and she's eating her little Gerber granola bar, and she's drank her whole milk. She's in there watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. She says, Daisy! Daisy! Listen to her. Daisy! Yes, baby, Daisy! Okay, so I'm taking some of the skinny syrup here and taking my International Delights, the Caramel Macchiato Zero Sugar Creamer, and I'm going to like make some cold foam with that. So I just put it in a little thing and just kind of measure all this stuff with my heart. You know, some stuff I get out and you see me with my 16 ounces measuring my milk and stuff, but some stuff I don't, you know, completely measure out. I just kind of measure with my heart. You know, that's the best way, measuring with your heart, right? Let's mix this up here. Okay. And let's pour this foam in. I'm getting better and better at this. And drizzle some of this little sauce on top. Remember how I splashed it all on the counter? Well, it was way too thin for me. It says on the back you don't have to refrigerate, but I do. But let's get a taste real quick. Wonderful as always. You all have a very blessed Tuesday, and we will catch you all later. Have a good day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.